What's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition and MC that writes fiction, and we're back at it with a Black Clover Theory video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe with notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. Now, I haven't quite seen anyone talk about this, and I have a theory that Yuno's mother is actually, I feel like she's working with Lucius Zogratis. Now, why, you must say? What would make you think that? Okay, well, there's a lot of interesting things that happen on chapter 331. And when I read it, there was something about that beginning part, and I think it was kind of brushed over because of the hypeness of the end of chapter 331. But there was something about this whole interaction between Yuno and his mom that just didn't sit with me the right way. Now, when the Spade Kingdom got overthrew by the Zogratic siblings, it was like 15, 16 years ago. So you mean to tell me that the Zogratic siblings had no idea that she was still alive? Like, at all. Not only that, when we look at certain situations, for one, let's look back at the introduction on when we even seen Yuno's mother, because it was very interesting that when they did the flashback on chapter 234, that it was the mother that was shown and not the father, which was very, very interesting. You know, you find out that the father got clapped, you know, but somehow the mother escaped and they kept her hidden or whatever for this long. Now, looking at her, she's not aged. You know, another chapter that I look at is chapter 309, when Yuno got the star magic and they was breaking down the Spade Kingdom royal family has unique magic that's been passed down through the generation. His father Lois had sun magic, his mother Ciel had moon magic. Okay, so we get here. Why do I think that she is evil? Now, this is just a theory. This could be completely untrue, but there's a lot of consistent things throughout Black Clover. One of them is being the absence or the death of mothers. Also, there is a duality that happens with Yuno and Asta. Now, specifically in this chapter 331, Yuno's mother is alive. Asta's mother is seemingly, I still hold out hope that she may have randomly survived, because we've been seeing people get clapped in the torso and surviving. We done see people come from 500 years from the past and is able to be in this joint. There's a lot of different ways that this could end up being. Now, what makes me think about this is there's, of course, you know, the war just ended, but the way everybody interacts with, you know, trying to get Yuno to be there. Even, the mother, in spite, like, I'm so glad you're safe. Just look at you. You're all grown up. She hugs him. And then the resistance is all like, our nation is going to need your power. Will you return to the kingdom? And then the mother is just like, there are many things I need to tell you. You may not be able to accept them right away. But, cuts it off like, before any of that, I got stuff I need to take care of. Now, it's talking about dualities. So, if we take a look at this and we look at it like, okay, Yuno's father's dead, Yuno's mother alive. Asta's mama's dead. I'm pretty sure Asta's father is alive. Now, here's where things get interesting. What if Yuno's mother is evil? And she may not be inherently evil. She may just be working with Lucius or possessed by a particular devil or different things like that. Could be a number of things. So what if she appears to be good but is actually working on the bad side? And what if Asta's father appears to be bad but he's actually good? Now, that would fit as far as the narrative of the duality between the two. Asta and Yuno having the spirit, Asta having the devil. Now, there's other things on why this just may end up working out. Now, maybe she was preserved. There's some interesting theories going out there with time and with Lucius Zogratis and Astaroth, the time devil. Now, again, just the theory, but I find it highly interesting that the land of the devils, the Spade Prince gets away after this, invasion and overthrow that happens. He just happens to get over to the Clover Kingdom. He just so happens to get a 4-leaf Clover Grimoire, which we know when it's contaminated, basically, the user is put into despair. It turns into a 5-leaf, being able to be wielded by devils. Now, there has been emphasis on that, especially with the word magic devil, which is why wouldn't it be crazy if Lucius 4D chess that he's doing is making this narrative for to slowly but surely go into the darkness and turn his grimoire to a 5-leaf grimoire, which would be crazy. I know a lot of people are looking at Lucius or Astaroth, being the final boss or the final fight. But honestly, if they go down this route, it could be where after they defeat Astaroth or Lucius or whoever that final person ends up being, Asta and end up fighting. Or it can be a reverse scenario where has to sacrifice himself and Asta has to do the move, but being that has 2 souls inside of him, it could be that the Lick Sun spirit ends up leaving him, and so then he has that. And I think it may be the same thing as far as Liebe as well, with like Libe dying and maybe coming back as an angel or something like that. There's so many different ways that this could be going about, but let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Yuno's mother can be trusted? Do you even think that the Spade Kingdom in general could be, trusted? I think that they, even if they mean well, I think everyone's falling straight into Lucius's trap card, basically. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about this theory. Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on. Ooh, it's gonna be a long time before we get a new chapter, but I want to think of different, things to put out there to keep us going. But yeah, guys, peace.
Ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss. At the heart of my winter, there's an invincible summer.